look how beautiful it is out here today. This is a perfect day for a walk out here and enjoying God's beautiful creation. Hey y'all, thanks for joining us today. We're going to start a new series called What's Growing On, where we take a quick walk through the orchard and the garden to see exactly what's happening. Let's go. Just a couple reminders. I am in zone 6A and we are about 3,700 feet above sea level. We also are somewhat in a frost pocket down here. There's a ridge behind us, there's a ridge below us, and we're the valley in between. Sometimes it can be close to 8 to 10 degrees colder here, so we have to really watch it. So some of the things that you may see, I just wanted you to see why. It's because the zone we're in, the elevation that we're in, or the frost pocket that we're in. So keep that in mind as you watch these videos. Hey Levi, let me see you kick it in there. Kick it in the go. Yeah, good job, cool. So first things first, blueberries. We pruned these hard this year and it looks like we're going to be rewarded for all of our hard work. Lots of flowers on our blueberries, and I've been seeing lots of bee activity, actually carpenter bees. I think they really enjoy all this wood over here and on the grape arbor, and they have been all over our blueberries. Last year we did not get a good crop from these. They had been neglected for a long time, so we had to prune them really hard, and they just seem to not really like that. But I think this year we had a pretty good balance. In the fall we added some chicken compost, and then we added another layer of wood chips. So that is, oh, and coffee. We also get some used coffee grounds from a local coffee shop that does a cold brew, and we put that around the blueberries because blueberries really like that acidity. So I'm really excited to see all these set fruit. Before we venture too far into the garden, let's stay on the outside here and I'll show you what we have growing on, I should say, right? Here's some garlic. It's looking great. I planted this in some composted chicken manure, piled it with wood chips, and it just broke through. I have one little daffodil that broke through as well. It didn't fare as well into all these wood chips. I have some beautiful apple blossoms. Let's go over here. I have some more garlic on the side down here and over here. A couple different varieties. I'd have to go in the house to see exactly what varieties there are. I got those from my gardener. Some more apple blossoms. And we're going to go for a little walk down the path here. And my favorite apple tree that's on the property, I want to show you what that one looks like. I'm really proud of how that one looks. So we have a couple different apple trees here. This one got pruned a little hard in the middle, so it's shooting up lots of suckers here. We weren't crazy about the flavor on this one, but it still has some beautiful blossoms on it. And if anything, the deer will enjoy that. And over there, I don't know if you guys can see, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. There is my favorite tree. I love the structure of the tree, how everything's arching to the sides. Let's go take a closer look. Okay, so I'm underneath it now. It's a little high up. I just want to show you how beautiful it is there and how the blossoms are on these branches that are arching down. So what happens is as they get pollinated and as it sets fruit, they'll swell and the fruit will come and they'll start to hang further down. So right now it feels like they're really high, but we're hoping as the fruit sets and they become more ripe that the branches will hang down a little bit low. We do have some suckers we need to get off on the sides here that we'll work on because we want all the fruit to concentrate on the branches coming down here. We're really excited about how this apple tree looks, and the flavor is awesome. Just look at all those blossoms. It's an exciting day out here when you see all this. I love it. The chickies want to know what's growing on too, don't ya? Alright, y'all, here are our strawberries. They are really popping up. If I zoom in down there, you see all the stuff that's coming. I'm gonna try to go slow here. Do you see what I see there? I see a flower. Wow, there's a bunch of new growth here. Some here as well, and some more flowers underneath. So what we did here last year was we planted some bare roots, and then in the fall when they seemed to die back, which they didn't really die back a whole lot, we added pine straw from underneath the pine tree where the chickens like to hang out. So there was lots of chicken manure and feathers. I put that on top, and then I did a thin layer of wood chips and then a thin layer of straw after that. And they have just poked right up through. And we did add some holly tone a couple weeks ago. So we're really excited about these strawberries. I cannot wait to walk in here with y'all here in a couple months and have stuff hanging down over this trellis. My long beans and my other beans and my cucumbers. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. But for right now, this is what you got. You got some spinach that I transplanted a few days ago. It seems to be doing pretty good. Not a whole lot of transplant shock going on there. Over here, let's check on that lettuce that I cooked. It's perking up pretty good. That one in the back is still looking a little iffy. Let's go check out the peas. Lots and lots of peas, and they're climbing up the trellis. Remember, I remulched these a few days ago, and it was really helped with the grass seeds that we're pushing through. Here are the peas I planted a little later. They're doing good too. And nothing going on over in the next row because I just planted those a few days ago. So here's some asparagus. This is our first year really growing asparagus. And when we planted these things, were on clearance and they looked dead as doornails. But they ended up ferning out. And so this year we have some asparagus spears. Now I know we're not supposed to eat them this year. So my question is to all you all who are probably way more experienced gardeners than me, is what do I do with it? Do I just let it grow and leave these spears here? I'm not exactly sure what to do. So if someone wouldn't mind to comment below and tell me what to do, that would be wonderful. We have several asparagus plants that are coming up. Here's a couple more. I just love this purple color. It's so beautiful. Guys, look how pretty this ruby red lettuce is. When I first looked down, I thought there were red leaves down here, like fall leaves. Boy, this stuff's gorgeous. Looks like the slugs are leaving it alone so far. Wow, that looks great. Beautiful. So I'm gonna do a separate video on the success of my winter sowing jugs this year, but I want to give you a sneak peek of a couple things. Take a look down here. This is my sweet meat squash. Oh, that looks awesome. I think here in maybe 5 or 6 days, I'll be able to transplant that out. Our weather is looking great. We're talking 80s, and then we drop down to 60s for a little bit, and then 70s, and then 50s again at night. So I'm thinking I'll be able to get some stuff out before Mother's Day, which is when I usually try to wait. It's around Mother's Day. It's typically our last frost date. So what do you like most about the garden?
I like that you're going to start growing your own strawberries.
Are you excited about the strawberries too? Daddy is super excited about them. What about the blueberries? You excited about those again?
Not much.
Really? You don't like blueberries and oatmeal for breakfast?
Yeah.
See, I knew you'd like that. That's awesome. Well, thanks for joining on the walk with me.
You're welcome.
Do you hear that airplane?
Yeah.
Whoa. So, Sai,
Yeah.
whose birthday is it tomorrow?
Mine.
It's your birthday?
Yeah.
How old are you going to be?
7.
This is your last day of swinging when you're 6 years old?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Do you know what that means?
What?
Your mama's getting old.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to snuggle with my 6-year-old tonight.
No, 7.
Well, you're not 7 yet. That's tomorrow. Thanks for coming along, y'all. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I'm so excited to share this week after week with you so you can see the growth and the success that you can have with planting. And please comment below and tell me what you're planting. What are you growing? I want to enjoy this journey with you as well. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope y'all come back.